What's up, everyone? Jake Glenn here at Apocalypse Movies, and I am once again joined by Miss Gabby Torres, and we are here to review Annabelle Creation, the latest horror movie directed by David F. Sandberg, the second entry in the franchise, the fourth movie in the Conjuring universe, I guess you could say. Obviously, it's about the doll Annabelle, but it is a origin story for the doll. And I thought, you know, what better way to review this film than with my girlfriend Gabby, and who is terrified of horror movies. Obviously, you saw the It trailer and how she jumped from that. And we're kind of just here to talk about it a little bit. We had some kind of anticipation going into this movie. We both kind of we enjoy watching scary movies together, whether it's at the drive-in or the regular theater. And this movie, it's gotten really good reviews. It's an origin tale about one of the most horrific figures in scary movies and real life, just period. And so for me, I actually really enjoyed it, and it's actually probably one of the better scary movies I've seen in the last couple of years. Not just because of the jump scares or the story, but the anticipation factor, like as far as something around the corner or something creeping up behind someone or whatever it was. It just kept you on its toes the entire time, and I'm sure she can tell you this, but and also for me, it was one of the better movie experiences I've had this summer because everyone in the audience was freaking out. And she was one of them. There was a guy behind us who was just losing his mind over everything that was going on. But as far as favorite moments, or I guess scariest moment, there's probably a couple of, but I'm going to shoot this one to Gab. Something that just pretty much terrified you, made you close your eyes. Is there anything that comes to mind?
When the girls, there's a little blonde girl named Linda, and she was playing hide and seek, and she had found this room that leads to underneath the house, and the doll was there sitting in a chair, and it just got really quiet, and then the doll scooted back in the chair super fast, and it just scared me. I screamed. People behind me screamed.
Yeah, I guess the whole audience kind of freaked out, and they were losing their shit, I guess. And yeah, so Linda's kind of I guess you could say she's almost the main character other than Janice. But yeah, the doll ended up being in this room, and it was dark. It was under a stairwell.
Yeah. She
goes and hides in there to play a game. Behind her, there's this doll sitting in a chair, and out of nowhere, the doll pretty much just slides backwards and disappears. She jumps out of the cupboard. But it was kind of unexpected, which is why it scared everyone.
Yeah.
And there were kind of a couple of those throughout the movie, mainly when we first saw the doll in the little girl's room.
Yeah, it was creepy.
And they open the cupboard, this doll happens to be there, then all kinds of crap starts going down. As far as the whole movie overall, completely, it may not have been overall best movie, but I still really enjoyed it because it just kind of kept you on its toes. And David F. Sandberg, who directed it, he also did Lights Out of last year. And so I really enjoyed that movie as a horror movie, a different kind of horror movie. And he brought that same element to this film. The first Annabelle, I heard, was not very good at all. And I have not seen it, but I don't think Gab has seen it either.
No.
The first Annabelle. When, spoilers, but at the end of the movie, there's actually a really cool tie-in to the original movie, which is interesting. But there were scary moments throughout the entire movie. She was closing her eyes every 5 minutes for about an hour and a half. The guy behind us was freaking out for about an hour and a half. It just kept going and going and going. It never stopped. And the reveal was pretty decent. It was kind of predictable. I think we both may have seen what was coming.
Yeah. As
far as the demon and the little girl and whatnot. But overall, it was a good movie, and it had a bunch of good scares. And other than the under the stairwell moment, there was the one where the darkness was closing on the little girl as she was traveling down the stairs.
Yeah. And
the ghost of the daughter who had died kept appearing everywhere.
The scarecrow guy in the backyard came alive.
That's right, the scarecrow guy. Yeah, there was a scarecrow inside a barn, and he ended up being alive because of the demon at one point. And his neck starts cracking, and all this stuff starts going down. Ooh. Yeah, that was pretty creepy. Obviously, the stuff with the mom, how she ended up dying. The dad ended up dying with his fingers breaking. Overall, Annabelle Creation was actually a really good horror movie. Coming off an original movie that wasn't as good, it's definitely better than the original. It's probably, I want to say, the best horror movie so far this year that we've seen anyway. That may change with a few other movies coming out later, but it's great because one, she would not watch it for about an hour and a half, and two, I was laughing because people around me were being so scared. I don't really get scared by horror movies, but everyone around us was just losing their mind. Like, I keep going back to him. That guy behind us was probably one of the funniest guys I've ever seen in a movie theater.
Yeah.
And you had said it during the movie, but we usually get annoyed by someone like that. But in that situation, it was perfect because he was losing his shit the entire time. So overall, we had a really good experience with Annabelle Creation. We both definitely recommend it, even though we'll probably never see it again, especially her.
Yeah. It's a good scare.
Yeah, it definitely is. It's definitely a surprise. So definitely go check out Annabelle Creation. I'm going to put you on the spot real quick, but out of 10, what would you give Annabelle Creation?
On, like, scare factor?
Oh, yeah, let's go scare factor. Overall, scare factor.
Like an 8.
That's a pretty good score there. Yeah, for me, I give Annabelle Creation a 7.5 out of 10. So it's definitely, for a horror movie, that is fantastic. Normally you see horror movies that get around the 5 or 6 number. So we definitely recommend this movie. Go check it out as soon as possible because bigger the audience, the better experience you're going to have. Because people go to see these to get scared, and it definitely scared. So
100%.
We recommend Annabelle Creation. Go check it out. Let us know what you think about it in the comments. What do you think about what we thought about it? You can find me, Jake Blinn, on Twitter and Instagram at QuigonJake. Check out apocalypsemovies.com every day. This YouTube channel as well as iTunes. We are now up on iTunes with some of our main shows. Gab, thanks again for joining me.
Thank you.
We're going to be doing this a lot more with scary movies, a little bit chick flicks, trailer reactions, movie reviews. Look forward to that. Until next time, see you later.